Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the 2 most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our 7-seater Volvo XC90 Inscription Pro, presented in pine grey metallic exterior paint. This is the petrol plug-in hybrid, so you've got the much sought after 2-litre T8 petrol engine working in tandem with an 11.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack, producing 390 brake horsepower combined. The battery pack alone can offer up to 28 pure electric miles and takes 150 minutes to charge from 0 to 100% using the 3-pin plug charger that we've provided. Now, I've already depicted this car as the perfect spec at the top of the description box, and I really do mean it. This model comes in one of the most unique colorways that I've ever seen. There's amber leather seat upholstery to match the earthy exterior tone, and then the Inscription Pro trim level gives you everything you could possibly need in the modern day, i.e. your air suspension, your 4-zone climate control, the Xenium pack, and a tow bar. So I tried to get through as much as possible in this video, but don't worry if I've missed anything. Everything will be listed in the description box, either on Auto Trader or on our website. So on the outside, let's start with one of my favourite parts down here, the upgraded and unmarked 22-inch diamond cut black 20-spoke alloy wheels. Now, what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, no scratches, no scuffs on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition, and they look just like the 2 that I'm pointing out now. Also on the exterior, if we just take a few paces back, we've got rear privacy glass with slight tint to the windows from the B pillar backwards, and then various chrome exterior inserts, so on the roof rails, the window surrounds, and on the door inserts too. When the car's locked, the side mirrors are folded in, so right now the keys in my pocket. We also get keyless entry when we come to close proximity with the handle and open the car. The side mirrors will pop out, and of course we can enter without having to press the button on that key. So inside, these are the amber and Napa soft leather seats. They're perforated and ventilated, the best seats that Volvo offer. The front 2 seats can be electrically adjusted. That is found just down here under the thigh. You've got additional adjustments for your massage feature, your lumbar support, your extendable leg cushion, and you've also got memory mode for the front 2 as well. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got your adaptive cruise control, all of your IntelliSafe surround functions, which you'll actually see when you turn on the electrics and look through the dashboard. You've got voice control, multimedia buttons, hands-free buttons as well. And then the winter pack gives you a heated steering wheel, heated front seats, and your head-up display, which I'll show you in just a second. Some other popular upgrades are the Harman Kardon surround sound system and the opening panoramic sunroof. And then down below in the center console is your state-of-the-art 9-inch portrait touchscreen infotainment display, which let's have a run through now and show you some of these features. So let's shut the door, and as you can see, briefly you'll see glance the various features of IntelliSafe surround just through the middle binnacle. Right, I'm just going to move my seat back a little bit. There we go. So we've got a fully touchscreen interface. This is your main menu. You might have already seen everything from the advert photos, but we'll run through as much as we can in the video too. So let's start from the top. Satellite navigation, we can click on it once and then extend it to the entire page like so. And of course, a big perk of it being the touchscreen is that we can pinch and zoom. We can see the interface is extremely responsive, so we can quickly see our points of interest, such as our petrol stations, any roadworks, traffic information, etc. So here we can see a petrol station right next to us. You've then got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on top. You might have already seen I've connected up my phone. That works completely fine, as you would expect. And then you've got Bluetooth to connect up your own music. You've got Spotify applications. So if I just go over here, you can actually see your Spotify app. But you can connect up via Bluetooth or USB to play your own music, whether it's through YouTube, through Apple Music or Spotify or any other multimedia outlet. And then your radio, so FM, AM and DAB radio. And here is your Bluetooth hands-free. So also an extension of Bluetooth. You can have your contacts on here. You can make calls and take calls using the keypad down below. See your recent calls, so you can keep your phone tucked away whilst driving, of course. Down below here is your climate controls. So here's your main climate. You've then got your rear climate, as this is a 4-zone climate control car, as well as your parking climate. So you can set a preconditioned climate. Maybe on a winter's day, you can time it's that the car heats up for when you get into the car for the morning commute. And then onto your seat heating and cooling, actually. So on the left and right hand side, let's just use the right. Here's your cooling function, here's your heating function, and then your heated steering wheel too. There we go. So onto our next page on the left hand side. Here we go, so you can just see some additional applications, your various multimedia outlets, your car status. You can see if there's anything wrong with the car, maybe a tyre pressure has gone low. Then you've got some additional apps at the bottom. I've already mentioned your Spotify, you've got weather and your Google search as well. On the other page, this is where you'll find all of your additional safety features. This is what Volvo do really well. In addition to what you see through the middle binnacle, you can also see what you've got in the middle here. So your lane keeping assist, your park assist, your park ins. This is your 90-degree and parallel parking with your park out as well. You can adjust the head-up display, so you can actually move it up and down. Cruise control, collision warning, loads of stuff to get through on here. If we put the gear into reverse, we'll see our reversing camera. As we put the tow bar out, you've actually got a separate line for the tow bar too, so as you turn the wheel you'll see the guidelines move. Likewise for just your normal parking. Then onto your 360 view. This is really handy. It gives you almost a bird's eye view of what's around you. Really handy for your bay parking or parallel parking or just maneuvering through a tight space. But then from here you can adjust different views. So you've got your rear camera, your side or blind spot views for the left and right hand side, and then your front camera too. Up above is your park in and park out, so your 90-degree and parallel parking, additional assistance. So here you'll just see at the top, and again you might have already seen this from the photos, if you're driving through a car park it will scan left and find a spot for you, and then likewise for your parallel parking on the right hand side here. So let's put that back into park. In the middle you've got a really handsome and simple center console. Here are the driver select modes. So you've got your hybrid, your constant all-wheel drive, your pure mode, your Polestar engineers. This is your sporty mode, a big upgrade on these TA engines, and then your off-road mode too. We're just going to keep it in hybrid for now. You've got loads of permutations there. And then under here, some more storage, a couple of cup holders. I've left your lock and wheel nut just here for your convenience upon handover. Then under the armrest, some more storage and USB ports too. To open the sunroof, it's really easy, just like any other car. You can press that once, that will give you mode 1. If you press it one more time, oops, there we go. It will go back towards, well, it will close it if you press it towards the nose of the car. If you push it up, that will give you mode 2, and that just opens up, or it tilts it open slightly. And then again to close, press this button here. Just going to keep the sun blind open so I can show you the rear. There we go. So that's it for the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rear of the car now. First of all, I just want to show you that panoramic sunroof. It stretches all the way back, really opens up the cabin space. Here is your climate controls in the middle. You've got plenty of room in the back of the XC90. As you can see, plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room. You can adjust these seats too. You can tilt and slide or tilt them forward. And of course you can pull them all the way back to get into the rear 2 seats. But as you can see, you've got the exact same Napa perforated leather seats Moving on to the rear, of course this is a 7-seater, so I've had to take off the parcel shelf, so that will be included, just left that there for now. Onto the rear of the car, the rear privacy glass extends all the way back too. There's our TA emblem with our Pulsar engineered and Inscription Pro badges too. We've got a power tailgate, so we can press that button once and that will open up for us. We do the same for closing. Here's our tow bar. It's really easy to operate. We can just press on this button. That will make it go limp, and all you'll have to do is just pop it in yourself. No need for any getting on your hands and knees. It's just requires a little push up. And you can see even with, oh whoops, I've just accidentally closed the boot, so there's another function too. You can actually open the boot and close it by swiping your foot underneath the car. So maybe if you've got your shopping, there we go. Just don't do it whilst you're inside the boot. You can see you can see clearly here how that works. But yes, I just want to show you the rear. Even with the 2 seats up in the back, you've got plenty of room back here, so probably 3 to 4 weekend bags. You've got additional storage underneath here. This is where you'll find your charging cable. And to fold down these rear seats, it's really easy. You just press on these buttons here. So to get into the rear 2 seats, it's really easy. You've got a button or a lever on the shoulders of either side. And I must say, this is probably one of the best pathways I've seen to a 3rd row of seating. If you just take a step back, look how much room you've got to get into the back here. And of course, the exact same seat upholstery back here too, with your own floor mats and air conditioning. Also on the rear windows, you've got a sun blind, which is really helpful for the kids. And then your charging port is on the near side front. So if you're interested in buying the Volvo XC90, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. And if you have any questions or queries about our cars, please feel free to message us on those platforms. Likewise, if you have any information on your part exchange too. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.